Good evening and welcome to tonight's episode of the Karma Kobweb Show with your host, Karma Kobweb. So tonight, I thought we would talk about some more green magic and a flower that's in bloom in spring. We're actually coming towards the end of spring, but I thought we could talk about it. Is is dandelions. So the dandelion, um, the dandelion is has wonderful properties for health. Um, it can lower blood pressure. It can lower blood sugar. It's good for circulation. It can reduce tumor sizes. I mean, the list goes on and on about the benefits of a dandelion. And another fascinating thing about the dandelion is that every part of it is edible. So the root, the leaves, the flower, every part. Um, so yeah, one thing you do have to be careful with dandelions is if you are gonna pick them out in the wild, you just have to make sure that you know the area really well, and that no one's spraying like harmful chemicals or pesticides or whatever. So yeah, so I don't usually work with a lot of dandelions myself. Because I rent my home, and I do have a garden. I do take care of my garden and stuff. But the dandelions, that are in my unit, like in the lawn and stuff, I don't really know what they, spray on there. I know they don't really spray things in my garden, like my vegetable garden or whatever. So, I mean, I know I'm safe there, but yeah. So do, do, do. Yeah. So this is in a book of herbology. Herbology. But yeah, it's a pretty cool book. It has all the different, plants and, what they do and stuff, and like, their benefits and stuff. I also have another book of plants that's a little bit darker. But when I saw it, I was like, oh, I have to have it. This one is Wicked Plants, and it's all about the deadly plants of the earth. So, yeah. So, as always, I pull tarot cards every day in the morning and in the evening. Sometimes I pull them more, throughout the day, but usually just in the morning and the evening. And the tarot cards that I pulled this morning are Intuition, and the flower is Desert Thorn Apple. And the animal oracle deck that I pulled is Kangaroo, and I pulled this one a lot recently. And it says, as events take their own momentum, you take a true leap forward. So, yeah. Moving forward. And the tarot card that I pulled tonight is actually, or this morning I should say, is a major arcana, and it's Judgment. So, what does judgment stand for? So, think of it kind of like, your judgment day, like when you make it to the heavens and it's your judgment day. So, like whatever kind of judgment, so it can represent that maybe like you are not open to certain things that are happening into your life, or maybe you are. So it's kind of like it's not a bad card, but it's not a good card. I don't know what kind of card it is. It's, but yeah. Okay. And then the Moon Oracle deck that I pulled tonight is Prosperity. So, and then the moon is new moon into Taurus. And I've gotten that one before. So prosperity lies ahead. So yeah, I've gotten that one a few times recently as well. Yeah. Maybe we can play with some of my runes again. That would be kind of fun, right? So we're gonna shake them, and then we're gonna try them. And then, so, as always, you take the ones out that don't have, the symbol. So, like, there's two sides of things. So there's the symbol on one side, and then there's no symbol on the other side. Take all those out. Take all the ones that don't have symbols out. And then, so the one that's in the center, so everything is all around, all the symbols, the ones that's in the center, that's the one that is most, means it's most, the most prevalent thing that's in the air and in the environment, whatever, it's kind of like your most thing, so whatever. Okay, so, and here is my little list of what all my runes mean. So different runes mean different things. So this one right here, this is what the symbol looks like, and that's the one that's right in the middle. And that one is movement, communications, and information. Travel of all kinds. So travel. And then it doesn't really matter kind of what, because all these ones right here kind of all landed in a circle. Like they're all kind of the same distance from the middle. So let's start with let's start with this one. That's what the symbol looks like. And so that one is crossroads. So it says making major life decisions, unknown, stuck, being afraid of moving forward. I don't really know. I don't feel like I'm being afraid of moving forward, but let's see how the rest of the spread kind of, speaks to me. So you can't really, usually with runes and any type of reading, you want to kind of take everything as a whole. And the job as the fortune teller is to, take everything that's being presented and kind of analyze what that is kind of what vibe is giving off. So, and also too, like being an empath or empathetic to the person that you're giving the reading to, they're giving off energy. Because when you're doing, the reading is being done on myself tonight, but when you're doing a reading on another person, you want to make sure you're connecting with their energy, and you want to try to, so it doesn't get muddied. So yeah, you want to try to kind of figure out their meanings of things, and these are crossroads. So the next one, there's a moon, and the moon, long-term changes are coming, transitions and changes, hidden agendas, secrets, imagination, and feminine energies. So, yeah, I gotten that one actually last time I did the runes. So, and then we have the sun. That's what the rune looks like. And the sun, beginning of something new, making good choices, good health and vitality, healing, good news and justice. That's a good one. And then this one is the eye. You can see it looks like an eye. And the eye. So, lifting the veil, seeing through the focus on something, looking at the eye-facing runes for clues, psychic abilities, witnessing. And these two are the next ones that are closest to the center. So we have romance. And that's what that looks like. Romance, I mean. So the other one is love, relationships, deep emotional connection, soulmate, harmony. Okay. I kind of feel like I kind of am getting where this is going for me, so. Ew. I hate when my hair goes in my mouth. It's so gross. Ugh. Ah. Okay. Okay, so this one is harvest. And that's what the room looks like. And harvest. Blessings. Investing in yourself. Rewards. Providing for yourself. Education. I've gotten that one before too, last time. And then the farthest one away is, to me that looks like an arrow. It is an arrow, but let's see what the rune says. Oh, man, that's right, man. I've gotten that one before too, man, last time. So man, traditional male characteristics, action, father, protecting loved ones, provider, being empowered. Oh, for me, I mean, I pulled a lot of them tonight. So sometimes you pull one, sometimes you don't pull any. Sometimes sometimes two. Like tonight I pulled up most of them. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4 that I didn't actually get popped up. So a lot of going on for me tonight. So the way I'm interpreting this one is that you have the flight in the center, so movement. And then, so the kangaroo that I got for my tarot card. So that's as events take on their own momentum, you take a true leap forward. So movement, going forward, flight. The kangaroo is flying through the air. And then on, the next 4 that were all kind of evenly, distributed right there. So we had the moon, we had the crossroads, we had the sun, and we had the eye. So the moon represented some long-term changes. So, and then crossroads. So you're at a crossroads. You have to kind of make decisions, or I have to make decisions on what I want to, do, or how I want to kind of keep proceeding forward. And then the sun. the beginning of something new. So something new. I've been doing this YouTube series. I might be getting a new job soon. I don't know. New things, changes. And my life coach actually told me that there's some major things going on right now, and the cosmos up in the sky, and that's gonna be big changes are coming. So yeah, and yeah, so let's see, and then we have the eye, lifting the veil, seeing through, focusing on something. Look at the facing rooms or clues. So just telling me that maybe something new is coming. And then we had we had the romance. So maybe it's the romance of kind of falling in love with Miss Karma. Maybe I'm falling in love with the idea of being Miss Karma. Who knows? Maybe that's what that's saying. And then we have harvest, blessings, investing in yourself. So I think that's kind of what that's saying. And then man, traditional, it's all the way over here. Traditional male characteristics, action, father, protecting loved ones, provider, being empowered. So maybe I'm doing all of this because, yeah, it's for me, my personal benefit, my personal spiritual growth. But then it's also, maybe like a career opportunity for me. Maybe, keep performing as Karma will bring in opportunities. So growth. And yeah, so being a fortune teller, those are kind of things that you are looking for. You're looking for clues. And then if I were doing a reading on someone, I would be, looking at what was being pulled, so everything that's being pulled, and kind of reading the energy coming off of the person, and kind of making assumptions. Maybe assumptions is a good word. Assumptions can be kind of, I don't know, it can be a negative word, but you want to try to kind of feel out what they're going through, and you choose words and you kind of see what those words bring out in people, so that's kind of so bringing out words and stuff. So yeah, I hope that my videos are helpful for people that want to learn more about divination and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. As always, if you like my videos, like and subscribe. And I see that I've gotten one new follower at 4, now I have 5. So that's pretty exciting. Welcome, new person. And I hope to keep growing with you all. And yeah, please let me know if there's ever a topic that you would like me to go over. I am open to suggestions. I might not always do all the suggestions. Try. Someone asked me if I would do, like how I get ready and how I do my makeup and stuff. And I might do that in the future. Maybe not. I don't know. Same kind of, an idea. So, yeah. So, I hope you all have a good evening, and thank you for tuning in. Have a good night.